Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Kev Play. This is Kevin, and we are on part 4 of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 plus 2. We are on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. As you can see, we've 100%ed the first game. We actually, in the first part, I actually completed 59% progress before I was able to complete it in the second part. So we pretty much are at that same point with this game, 60%, and we're pretty much gonna finish it up. And at least I hope. I mean, unless there's some weird thing that I'm just not foreseeing that's gonna throw me for a loop. But right now we're at Venice Beach. Is where we last left off. I think we got like half the stuff done. Uh, but yeah, we'll continue this and we'll get on with it. By the way, so not that I really follow the Game Awards or anything. Um, oh, nice. Hey, Pelpa Pig, aka. How's it going? So they did release the nominees for the Game Awards. There's Ollie Magic Bomb, by the way. Uh, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 plus 2 is nominated for, as I suspected, it is the best sports slash racing game. It's basically included with a bunch of racing games like Dirt 5 and let me see. Let me see for a second. Yeah, best sports racing game. Dirt 5, F1 2020, FIFA 21. Okay, so there's the soccer in there. NBA 2K21. Okay, so I guess there is some sports in here that's just not racing. But yeah, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 plus 2. So hopefully that's a good nod to the game. I think they deserve it. Last year CTR won that category. What am I doing here? 5 spray cans, hit 4 VB, transfer deal slide. Alright, let me try to get those Venice Beach transfers first. I think The Last of Us 2 deserves it, and I think it will win. It definitely has sweeped the categories in terms of uh, the amount of nominations it got. Does that count as a VB transfer? I don't know. But yeah, the only game that I've played out of all the Game of the Year nominees is Last of Us Part 2, so obviously I have a little bit of a bias, but um, that's right, Crash 4 was nominated for Best Family Game, which I'm glad, I'm happy for them. I was also kind of like when I was reading like the different categories, and there was one of them was like the puzzle game or whatever, I felt, because I correct me if I'm wrong, but I think The Last of Us Part 2 is nominated in that category, and I was thinking about, I was like, no game other than Crash 4 has really made me think about puzzles, like when I think of like those bonus sections, and pretty much it's really weird. Yeah. Alright, I don't think I'm doing good with this. I have to find these transfers. Okay. Maybe I'll save the transfers for last and go for the spray cans next time. Alright, let's see. Let's start it over. Alright, I'm gonna go for the spray cans. But yeah, Last of Us 2, uh, I think it's well deserved. What in most of the categories they're in. I voted for pretty much across the board any of it that was. Uh, since we're allowed to vote ourselves or whatever, but yeah, I put a vote out for those for The Last of Us 2. Obviously, I voted Crash 4, and I voted Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 plus 2. Those are the only games that I've played this year that have been nominated, and I'd say that it's a good group. It's definitely my top three of the year. Okay. Let's see. We got the secret tape is right there. Okay, the secret tape might give me some trouble too. So I forgot exactly how I get there, but we'll see. Hoping for some cool like announcements at the Game Awards. Usually there's at least something that catches my interest. That's how we learned about Crash Team Racing. Uh, I'd like to see one more announcement of a game to really catch my interest going into PS5. But I'm not gonna hold out too much hope. Something from like an existing franchise that just hasn't been around in a while, I would love. Crash Bandicoot 4 Smash. Oh my god, yeah. Come on. Yeah, I'd love for Crash to get his face out there more. And he's definitely been, him and Spyro have been a huge request. And it's a third party game, so it's not like Sony owns the rights. So if Activision, I don't know. I think there's no harm in letting the brand out to Nintendo, since the game is on Nintendo itself. So I don't know, but God, I'm not doing good with this. I didn't know where that fifth spray can was. Let's try again. I hope Crash 4 wins though, because I think they need more attention. Oh, there's that fifth spray can. Because the game didn't sell. It sold decently, but it didn't sell as well as as Activision I think was hoping for. Honestly, like I would love more sequels and more games to come out of Crash. I would hate that the N. Sane trilogy just like garnered all this hype and sales for them to have the chance to make Crash 4, and all for that to just like wither away. But I'm sure something will come from something. Like, we'll see. There we are. Some people think Fortnite for Smash is going to be announced. Huh. Fortnite for Smash. Oh, wait. You mean Fortnite as a level in Smash? Or, like, kind of a Smash Fortnite hybrid type game or something like that? Or... I think I need to be down here. Tell me this is the last spray can. No, it's not. Where's my other spray can? Oh, Fortnite characters, okay. Where is this damn spray can? There it is. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's end it and start it over. If that happens, I'm throwing my Switch away. I'm not familiar with the Fortnite characters, but I know Fortnite is a very kind of very always trending game, and it's always kind of like shoved in everyone's faces. Like even me, I don't play Fortnite. I'm sure it's a fine game. I'm sure the kids love it or whatever, but yeah, like I feel like it's always being shoved in my face, and like every time like there's like a Game Awards or like some kind of like showcase event. I think even at the PS5 like reveal event where they were showing the games, they were like shoehorning Fortnite in, and everyone was kind of just like, why are they showing Fortnite right now? This is the last game I want to see for my next gen console. Like, but okay, we got the spray cans out of the way. Let's try to do Ollie the Bum. I'd rather play Crash Boom Bang. Yeah, I mean, okay, so Ollie the Bum is actually, he became kind of a running gag in like in the future Tony Hawk games after Tony Hawk 2. This is his origin. Basically, he's a bum that every time you ollie over him, he kind of like teleports to a new area, and you kind of have to just keep pestering him. Uh, my introduction to Ollie the Bum was in Tony Hawk 4, though, where he was kind of like in Tony Hawk 4, you talk to pedestrians and they give you like goals to complete, kind of like if you were to walk up to people in Spyro 2 or 3. Um, So, and yeah, Ollie the Bum became kind of like a playable character in like future games and stuff like that. I don't know exactly where he shows up, but we'll see. How many times do I have to ollie over him? 5? It's a lot. Basically, I have to go on a scavenger hunt for this guy, and I'm probably not going to find them all in one shot. Let's see. I think they usually put them where these... If you can find like flat cardboard boxes on the ground or something. Here he is. Come on.
Get out of here, you creep!
Get out of here. He's usually near garbage, I guess. I don't know where to find him. Was he over here when I came back? Let's see if I can combo my way to find him so I can know for next time. Oh, something tells me... okay, I guess not. Alright, let's try to find him again. I feel like Fortnite had like a huge impact on kind of multiplayer games
On your butt!
because a lot of games in their multiplayer like suites like just seem to love to copy that kind of like flair that Fortnite has, that like you know, kind of like punk aesthetic.
Get out of here, you creep!
You know, like people with like pink hair and stuff like that. I know, like I've talked about this before, but like Call of Duty Black Ops 4 has a huge like customization of like your character, I guess, and it's always so
I'll open up a can on your butt!
it's always so like I don't know, like it's like the characters aren't even like
Beat it, you little nuisance!
like in Call of Duty, they're not even like soldiers or like Black Ops anymore. It's just like they're like I don't know, they're dressed like superheroes and stuff like that. Like I feel like that's the direction a lot of these like multiplayer games start to go in. It's like what's popular or something. I don't know. There he is.
Scram!
All right, we got Ollie the Bum out of the way. Let's get the stat point while I have 40 seconds. Maybe I can get that tape. All right. The trick to this stat point is you don't want to take this ramp. The ramp is misleading because it'll just your jump you'll like overshoot it. It's just best to go like this. Now I have to get the secret tape too. How the hell? I don't even know. I basically need a lot of air somehow. Yeah. Alright, we're slowly but surely getting this out of the way. Tailslide the Venice Ledge. I wish I can see my... I might have to look at the goal. Yeah, let me view my goal cameras. First, let me put my stat up. Alright, let's max out our air. Alright, there's the VB transfers. Tailslide Venice Ledge. Alright. Alright, let's try it. Let's do the Venice Ledge one because I feel like that's going to be easy. Okay, is this the Venice Ledge? Tailslide. There we go. Alright. I don't like this level because even though it's very pretty and like I like the sun, the way the sun reflects off the pavement and everything, and it looks really cool. And like I love the graffiti and everything. I just don't like the design of the level because it's a lot of like if you're like grinding on like on the outside of the level, they'll like, let's say if I was grinding here, there's just so many. There's so like they don't close off your what they call lines, like where you can continue your combo, and you end up like going off the level onto like the sand onto the beach, and it just like completely like screws up your combo, and it just like teleports you back to like this like default position. And I just maybe that's how it was in the original game, but I'm you know it's always good to stick to how the game was and be faithful and everything, but for me it's still pretty annoying. But that's just my one gripe with this level. Let's see if this is the ramp. Ooh. Something tells me I need to use these like tables to pop myself up. Kind of like this. Alright, so if I do a boneless, which is up X, I get a little bit more of a pop. Remember Fall Guys? You died very quickly. That died very quickly. Well, isn't it nominated now? So, if it did die, it'll be back. It'll at least get a little bit more life out of it, just from this nomination alone. Alright. Alright, we got the Venice Ledge out of the way. I'm gonna go for that secret tape, because I feel like I have it down. I actually never played Fall Guys. I heard it's a fun multiplayer game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I basically just need to get on this banner somehow. Let's try it. Get special. You get more air when you're special, so that helps. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, like, surprisingly, like, my sister doesn't really game too much on console, but, she did, follow that trend of the mobile game Among Us. Honestly, I think it's a cool idea, though. I like that idea, and honestly, the reason I like that idea is because I came up with that idea. I was actually going to come up with, like, when I got Dreams, I was trying to make that game. Except it wasn't hide and seek, it wasn't like a murder mystery, it was more of, it was going to be this funny, like, it was going to have a little bit of a scatological humor to it, where someone in the house took a shit in the toilet and didn't flush, and you had to figure out who did it. And it was basically the same exact game as the Among Us, and it was just as complicated, where like you would argue with people about who did it and stuff like that. Like it was just a funny game that I came up with because one time I was at an Airbnb house with for like a bachelor party, and someone actually did that. They didn't flush the toilet, so it became a big mystery for the rest of the trip who did it. So I wanted to create that game. It was basically like literally the same concept as Among Us. but I guess Dreams was like impossible to navigate, and I guess someone beat me to it on mobile. But I'm glad. I'm glad that game exists. I think it's funny. All right. Let's try this again. My little brother plays that game a lot. It's a good game for a mobile game. It's pretty it's it's pretty well done. It's pretty much because I like how the game is more, it relies more on like the human level of it, like arguing and uh like there's still you should give it a shot because I think it's actually a good idea for a game. And if there was a game like that on console, and it was like done well, it would be a game I could see myself playing a lot. I don't know how to do this. Maybe I gotta get on the roof. Let's see. Maybe if I grind? No, that wouldn't work, right? I don't think so. I don't know how to do this. Damn it. How do I get up there? It has to. I could have sworn when I first did this, it was by popping there we go. Yeah. It's very satisfying once you get up here. Oh, this is cool. I can actually, like, if I actually got up here in a multiplayer, I can actually get a good combo going here. Alright. Now I just gotta get the transfers, which is more or less a matter of finding out where they are. Alright, the tape is out of the way. That's good. This level just... It might be my least favorite level out of all of them, just because it's so weird how it... Like, I just don't have it mastered down yet. Alright, let's... Come on, get off this... Alright, let's go. Alright, one of the transfers is here. I have to go all the way. That's one. I'm guessing this is two. Nope. It's over here. Do you play any other skater like Disney Extreme Skate? No, I've never played those. The only skateboard game other than Tony Hawk that I've ever played or touched was Simpsons Skateboarding, and that game is awful. Like my friend had it, and he was willing to part with it and sell it to me for like $5. And I'm a huge Simpsons fan, but I picked it up and it was just like abysmal. It was, like barely playable. Okay, I think I know where that last transfer is. It's right here. Alright, I think we got it all. The only Simpsons games that are this, yeah, The Simpsons isn't known for being good, being that good, but The Simpsons Hit and Run is a classic. I think. I still think it plays great. I think it's, in a lot of ways, I can come back to Simpsons Hit and Run more than GTA Vice City, which, like, you know, obviously Hit and Run is based off like being like a GTA clone. Like when I put on Vice City these days, it's kind of the graphics, everything, like it's so like the frame rate, everything like that, like it's so just like messy and like it just doesn't. in my opinion, it's so dated now that Vice City. But when I go to Hit and Run, I even though it is like PS2 graphics, I can get behind it more because it's supposed to be more cartoonish like aesthetic. I swear they're the same people who made Crash Tag Team Racing. Yeah, Radical Entertainment. Uh, and then they actually used the same sound effect I think in that game. Because doesn't isn't in Crash Tag Team Racing you kind of you can be like in the hub world like you're platforming, and when you get to like a like a warp area to get to like a track or whatever, then that's when you actually race. Because I'm pretty sure like you collect coins or something. It's like the same sound effect, or the same sound effect as in like Mind Over Mutant and uh, Crash of the Titans or something like that. Yeah, the coin sound effect is the same thing. But Hit and Run is still a great game. It's one of those games I could still play and return to. Like almost every year I return to it. All right, so we beat this level. The next level is a competition, Skate Street in Ventura. This level was never existed in any of like the remaster any of the PS2 games where they remastered levels. So this is a fresh level for me. Hit and Run is great. I definitely recommend it. The game that came after it, the Simpsons game, it's good. It's not great. It's good though. It has like kind of an interesting story. It has a co-op feature where you can play, couch co-op with somebody. Um, but it just the controls are kind of weird in spots. But it's still a good game. It's not a bad game. It's not unplayable like Simpsons Skateboarding. And Simpsons Road Rage is good too, but I think Hit and Run is just superior because I prefer like the get out of your car GTA type gameplay more than like the Crazy Taxi. Simpsons Road Rage is a game where I can play for an hour or two and have a lot of fun, but then that's pretty much it. I need to put like I can't play it for like ever. I also heard my friend has Simpsons Wrestling, and that game is not good too. I actually heard that's one of like the worst rated games of like. It's one of those games that's like rated like a 1 out of 10 or something from people. But Road Rage I enjoyed back in the day, but if you play it, if you pop it in these days, it is dated. Even Simpsons Hit and Run looks better than like graphically than Road Rage. But Hit and Run's good because it's actually written. Hit and Run's actually written by Simpsons writers. They actually took the time to really like map out a nice story. Oh, I forgot there's stat points I should collect. I heard Simpsons Arcade game was as yeah. A lot of people love that game as well. Simpsons Arcade, yeah, I used to play that back in the day. And I people swear by it. I haven't really played it since like for years. I actually have it. I think I have like the demo on PS3, but I'm gonna do their Heat. But yeah, it's supposed to be really good. It's supposed to be a good like beat 'em up, like Street Fighter type. All right, let's see. I think I need to unlock. Oh, there it is. There's a stat point. Okay. And I think even on PC, like the Simpsons Hit and Run community, like the modding community, is very strong. People love that game on PC, and I've always wanted to try it. Obviously, I'm not like a PC gamer, so maybe one day if I ever do cave and just get myself like a nice gaming PC. Maybe also a great modding community for the Tony Hawk series. It's called Thug Pro, like Tony Hawk's Underground Pro. They basically made a game where it's like all of the levels from like every game is in one package, and people are still playing online, and like they just added uh a lot of cool things to it. Like, and it's supposed to be really well done. All right, so I think we got this. Do I need to do the next heat? Yeah, we'll do one more heat. Because I don't think I did that great on that one. And what I like about Simpsons Hit and Run is just there's so much stuff to do. There's so much stuff to collect. There's like bonus missions. There's street races. You can dress your character up in like costumes and stuff. And um, there's so many cars to collect. Uh, it's a lot of fun, and there's also like a platforming aspect to it too that I really like. Like trying to like defeat these like wasp cameras, and it's very well done, and just like the cast did a great job with their voice performances for the story and everything. A lot of people to this day are like demanding a remake for Simpsons Hit and Run or a sequel, because there literally has not been a Simpsons video game since the Simpsons game in 2007, which is kind of crazy. Aren't the gaps like tag team racing? The gags like tag team racing. I haven't played tag team racing, so I don't know if it's definitely not written by the same people. That's the thing. Oh, actually, I was wrong. The only game that came out since the Simpsons game is The Simpsons Tapped Out, which is a mobile game, and I actually played it, and I beat like the core story of it. It's basically like build your own Springfield, and you can like the more like missions you do, you can collect like all the like just like endless amount of characters, and they keep updating the game. But that's kind of, I kind of wish it wasn't as it's supposed to be very successful. A lot of people play that game. I wish it wasn't, because I feel like EA is just relying on Tapped Out to make their like Simpsons money instead of actually making a console game. All right, so we won the gold. Philadelphia. I'm not sure if that's the. Let me do my stats first. I think Philadelphia is the next one we do. Okay. But I would love for EA to just like get their head out of their ass and actually make a legit Simpsons game, like a good one, like a hit and run remake, or like a hit and run sequel or something. Honestly, that was the sweet spot. I think they should do something with that hit and run engine. But obviously, remastered and all that. I think EA is falling behind when it comes to being that not triple A, yeah, like that triple A third party studio that Activision used to be frowned upon because they forever they weren't releasing any Crash games. They were changing Crash's design. They were putting out these crappy Tony Hawk games. They were like completely monopolizing the market with Call of Duty, and like which they still do, but they've been really good, Activision, in these last few years when it comes to being faithful to the licenses, the franchises they own, and kind of like not tampering with it. And they've given us the Crash Insane trilogy. Spyro too. Spyro, they used to change mess with his design and all that. But everything is great now. Like they've made it so that the remakes are very faithful. They're very successful. Crash 4 is a very awesome game. Look at this, I'm Spider-Man. Was that not a Spider-Man moment right there? Alright. And this Tony Hawk game, like, it's amazing. Like, now they're gonna make like new games, like original games. I wish EA would do the same thing and get and realize that there is money to be made and good faith with your fans to be had. There we are. If Activision owned the license, we would have got a remake. We would have, because they know how successful the nostalgia train is, and that they could expand on nostalgia and actually make new games, and they'll it'll be a success. Even though like Crash 4 did not sell as well as they thought it would, it still sold well. The T's right there. Alright, I guess the letters I'll have to figure out. Lip trick the four skateboard lips. Blunt slide the awning. Drain the fountain. Oh, I know how to drain the fountain. Let's go. I probably can't get it in time though. Yeah. Alright. Beautiful. Bull ring. Alright. I actually unlocked a challenge. What did I unlock? Self-made claim. What is this? Unlock both Roswell and Bull Ring in Created Skaters solo tours. Okay, that's cool. So claim that. Let me view my goal cameras because I want to see what that blunt side the awning is. Collect 5 lower wheel, drain the fountain, blunt side the awning. Okay. Okay, let's try this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this game in the time I'm aiming for, but we'll see. Alright, first let me drain this fountain. Have you heard about the FIFA 21 Switch version? No, I have not. Is it good news or bad news for the FIFA people? I don't know how to blunt slide. Maybe I'll just get these bells first. It's bad news. I heard it's the exact copy of FIFA 19. Oh wow. I did hear something about that. Yeah, that's not good. Like, literally like the same roster too? Like, not even an updated roster? Alright, I think I need to get over here. Ah, come on. Come on. I'm running out of time. Gotta get the skate letter. Where's the S? Wait. Oh, the E's right there. I don't even... Okay, I'll figure that out next time. Alright. Let's try to collect skate. Skate letters. Okay, this is where the letters are. Alright. Oh, the letters are actually pretty close to each other, I see now. They're actually in a line of some sort. Isn't it scary how the Simpsons predict pretty much everything? Yeah. Um, or they've been on so long that history is starting to repeat itself. All right, we got the skate letters. Let's see. Because the thing is, yeah, there's an episode where Lisa's president in the future, and she says like, "Oh, you know, we've had a lot of setbacks ever since President Trump or something like that." Uh, what people do, what people don't realize is that Trump actually like voiced um his intentions to run for president very early on, like back in 2000. So that's what that episode was referencing at the time. But I think like a lot of like newspaper articles and stuff just kind of like went with like the more catchier headline saying that they predicted it. But they do predict a lot of stuff. A lot of things turn out. Like there's one Simpsons episode from like season 4. I think it's Marge goes to jail or something. Marge in chains, and in that one episode there is a flu outbreak, civil unrest in the streets, like rioting, and a swarm of bees, which was like that whole murder hornet thing. So it's kind of like a 2020 prediction episode. What a lot of people were saying, like a lot of media outlets were saying. Okay, lip trick for skate park. That for skate park lip. That I can't say it. Skate park lips. All right, let's try that. Let me get my stat in. Retry level. I have to blunt slide the awning, which I don't know how to blunt slide, so we'll see how that works. Alright, the 4 skate park lips. Alright, let's try it. I mean, is this a lip? No. Come on. Lip tricks are a little tricky sometimes. You gotta like hit it exactly straight. Alright, that's one. 2. 3. 4? I feel like I just guessed that. I feel like it could have been any of them. Alright. So, last one is blunt slide the awning. Let me look up how to blunt slide, because otherwise I'm just going to be jumping and guessing the controls, and it's just not going to be fun. How do you blunt slide? Google, don't fail me now. The blunt slide is achieved by pressing down twice and then the grind button. Okay. Okay, got it. And then we'll pretty much have 15 minutes to do, I think, what's the last level, even though there's more, I think? Let's see. That's a board slide. Not what I wanted. There we go. And that's it. Did I get all the stats? How would I even know? think I did. Yeah, I think I did actually, yeah. Okay. So let's end the run. There we are. Alright, we got it all. Now we can move on to Bullring, which is basically just a competition level. Just like Roswell, New Mexico. I never played this level, because it was never remastered for any of the PS2 games. I like this level though because it has a bull that's running around in circles, and I wish I could have caught this on. I wish I could have streamed my sister playing this level for the first time because she never played it either, and we were playing multiplayer, and she got stuck in like the perimeter where the bull's running, and she got stuck in like that bull ring. Is basically what it is, and she didn't realize that the bull was there, and when it came and charged her and knocked her down, she like screamed like a legitimate surprise. And it was just so funny because it was almost like she like she flew, like she actually like jumped. Like it was just so funny to see that reaction. Good to collect the stat point. I think there's only, yeah, there's 3 stat points. Usually they put it in here. The bull does take craps, so you have to be careful. Usually they put a stat point in here. There it is. Alright. Alright, let's end that. We'll look for the last one in the next heat. Did you play the South Park games? No, and I was actually thinking about it. Because I feel like I should just pick them up. There's the Stick of Truth and the Fractured Butthole. They're supposed to be great. I don't know why I actually haven't played it. I'm basically just trying to find a stat point at this point. Let me see. I'm dying to play them. Yeah. It looks a lot of fun. And Matt Stone and Trey Parker did a lot of they put a lot of work into it, seems. Come on. Where's the stat point? There it is. Oh my god. Come on. Oh my god, can you believe that? Alright, I'll get it on the next heat. Jared Fogle is a boss fight. That's funny. I also, I saw there was I think it's the Fractured Butthole game, when you're choosing your difficulty, it's linked to your skin color, so like if you're black, you're gonna be on the hardest difficulty, and if you're white, then everything is just like easy for you. I think that's a funny little commentary, because a lot of people were like trying to like online on like YouTube videos were trying to figure out like how do you change your skin color, and then they didn't realize that it was in the difficulty section. Yeah, it's like a terrible it's like obviously it's pointing out a very serious problem in the world, but it's still like I like that it calls attention to it and it's not shying away from it. It's a very clever joke, I think. Alright, I think I beat this. If that game was made in 2020, South Park would have been canceled. Oh yeah, when did that game come out? Was it like 2018? I think. I'm just taking a stab at that. All right, so I won the gold. Okay, so there's Chopper Drop. I guess this is like an extra level that you get after you beat like the main game. I guess we can go. Yeah, let's go. Chopper Drop. I don't know exactly what the point of Chopper Drop is. Like, am I actually doing something? Like, is this a competition? But it is a cool idea for a level, even though you're pretty much always falling off the level. I think if I get on that side, it's cool. Cool, like fireworks show happens or something. There we go. I've only played this game online, this level online once, and it's pretty hectic. It's like just basically everyone jumping all over the place, and they're pretty much always falling off the level. Maybe this idea was a cool idea back in the original version, but it is kind of limiting to compared to the other levels. I guess this is just like a random, like it's not a competition or anything. I don't know what the countdown's for. I guess it's just to see my best high score after 2 minutes, which I'm not really interested in doing. But I think this level's cool. It's just I prefer the other ones, honestly. Any level where you're always being penalized for going out of the level, I'm not really a fan of. Just call it, see what happens. There is another level that I really think is cool, though. I don't know if we'll get to play it. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I guess I don't know what I did to unlock it, but alright. Yeah, Skate Heaven. This is a cool level. I wish I had a chance to play this back in the original version. It has a funny sense of humor about it. This level is insane, though, when it comes to the gap list, because it's like 4 times as long as any other level, pretty much. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it's a long gap list, and it was really hard to find all the gaps. And there's also this thing where you have to try to activate the volcano, and then you have to jump into the volcano to get to the secret area, which is always a pain in the ass. But it's a really cool level. Like, it's pretty much we died and we went here. This is Skate Heaven.
Skate on, my son.
My favorite line to do is this little snake slalom here. Whoop. Let me see if I'll activate the volcano. You have to do this. And then you basically have to jump into the volcano. I think the best way to do it is from here, I figured out. Oh, I misshot it. Let's see if I can get to it. Nope. And it's only when you're... Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Okay, so now I have to activate it again. Let's see if I can do that. This level is very trippy though. I kind of like it. Especially this area, like you go into like another dimension here. This is one of those levels, like, it really is one of those levels, like, once you've 100% of the game and you get this type of level, it probably was really rewarding back in the day. And it still is, but... Ugh, it's very hard to get in that volcano. And God laughs at you if you fail. I might as well retry it since we have like 4 minutes left. The next episode I'll do, I'm gonna go online, and yeah, pretty much for an hour. Like I'll do an online episode, and I'm thinking of having like a 2-player thing where maybe I'll have a guest and do like a multiplayer, like an offline multiplayer episode. I really want to get in this volcano by the time this episode's over, but we'll see. I should be able to get to it right. There we go. Alright, now you're in this. Then you get to the secret area. This is the only way you can get to it. Very strange. Yeah, there's a lot, like, there's so many weird secrets to this level, like blowing out the hole and stuff. Like there's stuff that's just not explained to you, and then you do it, and it's just like, whoa, like, what's this say? Some kind of alien language, or maybe it's just Chinese. Who even knows? I wouldn't be able to read. No, that's definitely not. But I wouldn't be able to read any foreign letters. Alright, but that's pretty much it. I mean, we've this is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, and pretty cool that it was basically 2 episodes per game. I really hope that... See, a lot of people want to make, like, they want Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 to be added as DLC. I don't think that should happen, because a lot of people just want those levels. But I want the music. I want the licensed music that they got for these first 2 games, and I don't think licensing the music and creating the levels and everything, like, I feel like they should just save that for like a Tony Hawk 3+4 remake. I don't think it should be DLC, but a lot of people are just like, oh no, they'll license the music in with it too, or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't see, like, artists lending out the music rights to their music just for something that might not even be, that might not get that many not many people will actually play, because DLC doesn't get played as much as like the core game. And I don't think I think that whole advertising and marketing, like, a lot of marketing and advertising has to go into a game, and I think that should be rebooted when they actually make a new game. But that's just me personally. And I think it would make more sense, and it would be more profitable for, like, artists and for Activision themselves if they actually just wait and keep updating this game with patches and new DLC and like new challenges and stuff, but don't like blow your load too early with releasing like like more sequels into a game that's literally called Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 plus 2. It just feels like an afterthought if you do it that way, but that's just me. Anyway, it's been a pleasure, Pelpa Pig. I love the new name, by the way. I don't know if this is just like an alternate account you're just on, but um yeah, it's been good. I will catch you guys later. In the meantime, if you've for any new people, if you want to like, comment, and subscribe, that is greatly appreciated. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, keep a clear head, and keep on gaming. There's always more gaming news, and there's always something new on the horizon with games in this medium. So there's always something to talk about. So I am excited to do that and to release a new episode next time. So all right, I think I'm just rambling at this point, so I'll just cut it here. All right, have a good one, everyone.